This headphones. Hey, Divine, let me take this fan off too. Because I noticed I heard the song of it in the other video. So, anyways. Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? It's good, Divine. Happy day, happy day. Wishing you a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you at. You already know what's up. Stardust Goddess Divine in the building. Or on your phone. Wishing you a beautiful day. Good energy as always, right? Vibrating from the what? Green heart chakra. Bossing to open. Yeah. We over here, we vibe on authenticity. So come as you. Come as yourself, right? Come as your free being. Your divine self. Over here, it's all love. Light, peace, happiness, good energy, right? Nothing less. That's the least we're gonna come with. The least we're gonna come with over here is some love. Divine love. Yeah. You already know what it is. We here. You already know what it is. We up in here. You already know what it is. You know what I mean? What I'm doing, I'm hung the energy, bring it in. Good energy and vibrations always, all day, every day. Hey, yo, I'm just tripping. Don't pay me no mind. Stardust Goddess Divine here at Love Life Messages, the talk. Love Life Messages, the talk. Yeah. So today we're going to keep it light. I'm not going to go too crazy. So, you know, I try my best. I try my best not to do too much. But, you know, I am who I am. So, if you are who you are. We're going to be who we is. We're going to be who we are over here. Right? And flowing from my natural state. So, as time go by, you're going to see me for who I am. Because I am who I am. I can't change it. Right? Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, anyways, with that said, negative energy, we don't consent to it. We don't want it. We don't consent to no negativity over here. Over here, like I said before, we vibrate on love, right? Peace, happiness, joy. We got all kinds of things going on in the world. So the least we could do is when we're in each other's presence, show each other love, right? Respect and mutual understanding. And we can always agree to disagree. No hard feelings. We are over here with the frustrations and the animosity. That's what you call it, animosity. We don't have time for that. You know what I mean? We like to flow from a nice, calm space, from good energy. And like I said, out there in the world, all kinds of things going on. And some of us got a lot of things going on in our lives already. So the least we want to do, the least we can do, is when we get around certain people, for those people that make us feel comfortable, that we don't have to do too much. We don't have to, you know, go out of our way to make them happy or please them and all this extra shit. We just want to be ourselves and then be themselves. And when we come together, it's like, oh shit, you mad cool. You know, I don't gotta do all this extra shit or just gotta walk away because you talking some bullshit or this. Nah, we cool, we vibing. You know what I mean? We understand each other and we free flowing. We free. Oh, I can't talk good, yo. They're already trying to shut me up. I don't even know what's coming out of the cards yet. But it's already like, don't say much, shut up. No, that's gonna make me want to talk even more now. Shoot. But yeah, these incense are too big, so I need half at a time. That's how I be doing. Half at a time, because they're huge, yo. They're huge, Divine. Ooh, yeah. All right. So, with that said, we're going to get started. Damn, I need to get more lighter. I got to remind myself when I go outside to get some lighters. Oh, boy. Anyways. A little bit of peace and quiet while I get this lit. I want to smell some lavender. You know, I love the lavender smell. It's my thing. It's my thing. Love me some lavender. Ooh. All right. So we don't consent to negative energy, you guys. You know, you can feel free to think how you think. Doesn't mean we have to agree. We don't have to accept it. And you come in here judging and talking shit, that's on you because I can't hear you. So you're pretty much talking to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be with anybody else. right? Let them talk, let them say what they want to say, and it is what it is. Let them be, right? But oh yeah, Ashe, Ashe, oh. Amen. Ashe, amen. Good energy only. Good energy only. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So we're gonna start. I already pulled some cards out, right? I'm gonna pull a few more, and we're gonna go from there, Divine. How your day going? How you doing? You smell good. What you wearing? I could see you too. The other one talking about I'm not wearing nothing. I'm still in the house. I'm not even dressed yet. I know. I know. I know. But I'm talking to the one that got that thing on. What is that you're wearing? It smells good. I like it. You should keep that. Keep that. Wear that more often. I like that. Anyways. So here we go, Divine. We're going to start up today, right? So we have two people here. Yeah, I got different educational backgrounds. You got different backgrounds. It's either educational or religion background, right? Or monetary brackets. So we have two people here that I don't know if y'all together, if y'all gonna meet each other, if y'all already in each other's lives. I'm about to find out, but two different walks of life. Two different walks of life. It says you came into my life at the perfect time. I believe it's a sign from source. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So I'm assuming that this person changed your mindset or have you thinking different or looking different because you've been stuck in a box. You've been stuck in a way of thinking. Oh, I don't date black guys. Oh, I don't date white women. Oh, I don't date Indian people. Oh, I don't mess with them Chinese. Oh, I don't this. Oh, I don't that. Always got something to say, right? And is it your fault? No. It could be the way that you was raised. It could be your environment, right? Or it could be your actual background, the way that, things just are. You probably just was around people that's just your ethnicity or your race, right? So you're having a new experience. You either travel from overseas to America or to wherever you travel to, and you're meeting different people from different walks of life, different backgrounds, right? Different thought patterns and stuff. And you're actually looking at it different. You're in a state of mind like, oh, I didn't know Chinese people were cool like that. I mean, you have one concept in your mind. This is how Chinese people are. This is how black people is. Black people, or they just ghetto and they this. Hold up, this person is actually very educated. You know what I mean? Looks are deceiving. This person is not what I thought. Like, you know what I mean? And then sometimes TV fool you, right? Sometimes your environment would fool you. And then sometimes we're bound to one environment to where when you start spreading your wings and learning and experiencing different backgrounds and different cultures and things, you're like open to it, like, hold on a minute. This is nothing like I thought. Because life is a pool of different beings, right? And it's like we know that, like it's common sense, like duh, Stardust, we know. Like duh, we know there's different people, we know that. Yeah, but if you haven't experienced certain things or certain types of people, or if you have experienced them and it was a bad experience, you seem to tend to put that experience on everybody else with that same culture and that same background. And that's where we fuck up at, right? Because that's when you have to think like, oh shit, I've been stuck in a box this whole time. I've been stuck on one thought pattern this whole time. I've been stuck in a way of thinking this whole time, and I've pretty much been stagnating myself. I've been holding down my own wings, right? When I could have been spreading my wings and exploring life, culture, people, things, places, right? I've been stuck And now that I'm having this experience and my curiosity, right, is starting to explore, it's like, hold on a minute. You're actually pretty cool. Like, yeah, I met this freaking Indian lady. She was rude as fuck. And then I had met another Indian lady out of nowhere, and she just stepped on my foot. She was just mean. Like, she did it intentionally. And then she acted like if I'm the one that did it to her. Right? And then you finally meet an Indian person, and this person is really nice. And it could be years later. And you be like, hey, hold up. So this whole time, you've been living your life with the thoughts of Indian people being this way, or black people being this way, Hispanic people being this way, white people being this way, right? A race of people being this way, right? And because everybody have their own cultures or their own way of living, like for example, a Muslim have on their thing, right? So when you see somebody with that, you think they're all that way, they all act that way. No, everybody have their own imprinting of who they are as a being, as a person. They just happen to be in the same dimension, like in certain things, right? So you can't judge people like that. You cannot judge a book by the cover. So say all of that to say this. This person met somebody, and it could be in education, because it's education too. Different educational background. Oh, this person didn't finish school. They probably dumb as rocks. Probably just, stupid, right? Excuse my language, but this is how people be thinking. This is how they be talking in their mind. Even if they don't say it to other people. That's how they be. And she probably dumb as hell. She ain't even finished no school. You know what I mean? Ain't got no education. I'm better than her. I'm better than him. You know what I mean? Or here it says money bracket. Man, I got money. They ain't got no money. Broke ass. Probably, you know what I mean? Can't afford this. How do you know? Maybe they don't even want that. You don't know these people mindset. You have some people that want money. You have some people that probably don't want money like that. Some people just want to be able to live and keep it moving. Some people don't want to be all locked up in all of that. You know what I mean? It's easier. The less money you have, to be honest, is better. As long as you live in. What happened to my thing? It just cut off just now on its own. And I noticed it happened twice, so I don't even know. But anyways, I was saying, people with different backgrounds and stuff like that, right? Different walks of life. You might have came in, and I know some of it got cut out and it's not even there. Because I know I was saying certain things, it's not even in the camera, so I don't know what happened. But anyways, this person feel like it's a sign from source. It's a sign from the divine, right? That, gosh, knocked me off, and I was going in, you guys. Whew. Different educational backgrounds, religion, and monetary backgrounds, brackets, right? So, the person probably came into your life and is like giving you a different perspective, right? Give you a different way of thinking, like, hold up a minute. This is not what I thought a person like you, because we're judgmental people. We judge. Oh, you're not what I thought you would be like. Really, what you thought? You know what I mean? You get to know this person, you see a different side of them, you're like, hold on a minute. Now you're starting to like this person. This person is starting to like you. And depending on the influence on this person's life, or the people around them, parents, friends, whoever, right? They might, because it's kind of like you stepping out the box now. So they're like, hold on a minute. Such and such acting different. Such and such is doing this. We don't like that. This is your life, divine. It's not about disrespecting other people. But how much control is somebody going to have over your life? Right? And whoever loves you is going to accept your decisions. The people that you love or care to be around. Now, I understand if they see that you're doing something wrong, or they see you going around the wrong direction. That's what they're supposed to do. And a lot of them, to be honest, a lot of people in your life, once you start breaking out that box, because you're all used to being in that box together, right? So once that person see you trying to come out that box, of course they're gonna say something wrong. Oh yeah, she exercising now, or she doing this now, and you know what I mean? I mean that's good, but then once they see that it's actually looking good on you or certain things going on, like now they starting acting different, but not because they care about you or love you. It's because another side of them start kicking in. The jealousy start kicking in. Oh, you think you better than me kicking in. Different sides to different people start kicking in. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna have to make the decision to stay away from certain people, because if not, they will drag you back into that old mental state, and you don't want to be there, right? You want to be able to spread your wings and fly and explore these different things, right? Because life is a beautiful place to be if we actually be. Let me repeat it. Life is actually a good place to be if you actually be. If you are being. Being is freeing. Freeing is feeling, right? Letting it flow. And in order to flow, you need to experience. You need movement. You need growth. If you're not moving and you're not growing, how are you going to be flowing? If the flow is just in a box, that's the boundaries right there. You're going to keep bouncing back and forth into the same old shit until that boundaries is removed. And I'm not talking about, because there's different types of boundaries too. So when I speak about certain things, just understand there's levels to different things. Oh, but you said we should have boundaries. Yes, you should have boundaries. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. That's not the type of boundaries. The one I'm talking about is the ones you should remove. The ones that's holding you back. The things that's in your way, that's keeping you from moving forward. They're blocking you. So you want to remove those. The kind of boundaries that you want to put in, once you remove those, is a different type of boundaries. Those ones you want to put in. Those ones are protection shields. Protection boundaries. For these old ways not to kick back in. You want to have something there to block those off. So there's different type of blockages. There's blockages that can help you, and there's blockages that can keep you from going and moving forward. Right? So you have to know what's what. Right? So anyways, long story short, you meet this person, and this person is helping you removing the blockages, the ones that's keeping you stagnant. Moving these things out your way, like, hey, baby, this is what I think. Oh, wow, you know what? You're right. Let me try that. You try it. Oh, shit. It works. Maybe I don't think that'll work because da-da-da-da-da. And sometimes we're still stuck and stubborn in our ways. Like, nah, because this, that. And then you'd be like, all right, let me see. Then you see and you'd be like, oh, shit. I should trust the process more often. I should have a little bit more of open mind. Because we got our mind locked in. It's just locked in. The space is everywhere. I just like it right here in this corner. I like to be here in this little cut. Even in love and relationships, you get too comfortable in uncomfortability that you think it's normal. You get comfortable in being uncomfortable. When you start feeling comfortable, you want to go back into the uncomfort because you're scared of the comfort. It's weird. Right? So you meet someone, right? I'm always, oh my gosh. I'm always dripping thinking about you. So anyways, you meet somebody and they take you to another level. Like, yo, I wasn't, first of all, I thought I had a type. Yeah, he got to have his necklaces on. He got to wear his hat to the side. He got to, walk like this. You know what I mean? You got to be like, yo, baby, you got to talk to me a certain kind of way. You know what I mean? Or you got to make sure he have a job that's at least this amount. Oh, he work at sanitation? He don't make enough. Oh, he a mechanic? I need my man working at Wall Street. He needs to have at least this. But yeah, get the man that's working at Wall Street. And I'm not saying all men at Wall Street. Remember, this is just an example. He making all that money, but treats you like shit. Throwing money at you, treat you like a bird. You know what I mean? Giving you breadcrumbs, treat you like shit. He give you money. You can get certain things, but what you actually want from him, you're getting breadcrumbs of that. He ain't really trying to give you that for real. Probably got a wife and kids somewhere stashed in the house. Probably got Jocelyn up in freaking vacation there, wherever, with the kids, while he here playing with you. You a toy. You understand? So now this person is making you see different. Like, oh no. You turn me on. Like, you Chinese? Chinese and black? Oh, shit. That's a combination. I like that. What? Oh, what? You Indian? You Indian and white? Oops. Oh, shit, you black. Yo. I never knew black man was really gentle like this. I have this stereotype. I've heard this stereotype of all black men is just angry all the time. Or black women is just angry all the time. That's a lie. Right? So our perception on things, right, had us bound. And then when you have people around you that have the same mindset, oh, see, look how she acting. Oh, she brainwashed now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she brainwashed. Know what I mean? For me, example, I'm pro-black. My peoples. But that don't mean I hate other races. I love everybody. I actually love everybody the same, to be honest. I have some of my own people that treat me like shit. Right? Family and all, everybody. Friends, that's really not friends, that you thought was friends. Right? So when you start to break those chains, break those things off, and really see from a real lens, a truth lens, from a lens where you're being honest, that you're not sugarcoating or making excuses. Be honest with yourself. Once you start looking from a different lens, you start enjoying life more and love more. You're not going to be judging people, oh, that's not my type. There's something about her, I like her, but I don't know, because, she just like this. Or there's something about him, but I don't know, because he worked over there. But yet, there's something about this person that's drawing you in. Obviously, there's some kind of connection there. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. So, what's the problem? Your mindset, your boundaries, the way that you was raised, the shit that already playing in your head. Oh, if I get with somebody like that, Tanya might think this about me. So you care about what people think about you. My mom might feel this way. My cousin might feel like this. You know what I mean? And da-da-da-da-da. Oh, word. Okay. So then you don't love yourself. Because you got those people telling you how to live, how to be. You can't even be you then. You can't be yourself. You have to be something that you're not in order to please these other people and for them to like you. Then I don't want y'all around me then. Because y'all don't like me for real. Y'all don't love me for real. Because y'all will respect my whatever it is that I'm happy with. Y'all going to respect my happiness. The only time that I would give you permission to interfere or intercept in my life or in my world if something is going wrong and I see like I'm losing myself or I can't. And even if I'm losing myself and I can't, and you haven't been there for me, what's the point of you telling me about some shit when I'm actually happy? When I wasn't happy and going through shit. Right? Where was the hands to pull me out of that, to help me? Where was the love and the care? Where was I'm just checking on you to see how you doing. Where was that at? I know you're not feeling too good today. How you doing? Where was that? So now that you find somebody and you're in a place that you're actually happy. You're happy now. And it's with somebody that they might not approve of. You heard what you just say. Somebody they might not approve. What about you? Do you approve? Yeah, I love them. Make me feel good. They make me happy. But you're caring about what have they contributed to your love life? To your life in general. And then some of them that actually do contribute think they could control you. But I'm doing this, or I'm helping you with this, or I'm doing this. So I don't think no, you don't run me. This is where anything and anybody do anything for anybody, do it because you love the person, because you want to do it for them. Not because you want to control what they do with it. If you do something for somebody, you do it because you love them. If you give somebody something, I gave her $20, she went and bought cigarettes. Oh well. If she smokes cigarettes and you know she smokes cigarettes, you gave her the 20, let her smoke the fucking cigarette. That's her life. Do you love her or not? This is real talk now. I like people that be smoking cigarettes. That's my point. Be you. But don't let that decision be because based on what other people is telling you. Me? I've always said that. I would never get with a dude that smokes cigarettes. Never get with a dude that smokes cigarettes. Cancer sticks, that's what we call it, right? I don't like the smell of it either. But guess what happened? My ex-fiance, my high school sweetheart, he's no longer here. But when he was here, he went to the military and came back and he was smoking cigarettes. And I'm a person that don't like cigarettes. Reason. I don't know why my thing keeps cutting off again at 6 minutes. It was doing that before and I know I have storage. But yeah, it happens like that. And why? Why? Only source no. But it's an experience that we need to have, right? In all these different lifetimes that we don't had. Right? We've had different experience already. Sometimes you said you want this, that, and that on this. You probably had it already last time. You don't need that experience no more. The only experiences that we're having now is the one that we need, that we didn't have yet. That's why we're having them now. We don't repeat experiences. You don't repeat classes. Well, you know what I mean. Once you pass it, I'm talking backwards, excuse me. But, once you pass a class, the teacher not going to say, okay, stay in this class or go back down from 6th grade, go to 3rd grade now. Go to 5th grade now. Go to 1st grade. No, you're going to keep going up. You're going to keep upgrading. Same thing with lifetimes. So whatever experiences you're having, don't get it twisted. You can see a homeless man on the street. He probably was a billionaire last lifetime. He already had that experience. In this lifetime, you have to have an experience that you didn't have before. You understand? So we sitting here picking and choosing what we want. You can't have it already because you already had it. You already had it. So this lifetime, you're going to have something you never had before. That's the whole point of being here, to experience. If you already experienced something, you're not going to... Again, every time I start getting into the conversation, it gets cut off. Like, don't tell them that. Don't tell them that type of stuff in their love message. But anyways, like I was saying, when you go through an experience, we already experienced it, so we're not going to experience it again. Right? What we can experience again, though, is good things, love. Right? And the truth is, love the foundation of everything. And no matter what it is loving it. Even in hate, because people love to hate. You understand? So love is everything, actually. It's just different levels to it. And the lower version of love is hate. But it's still the seed of love there. Right? That's the opposites. So that's another story. But yeah, so when somebody love you, and you meet this person, and that's how you know it's something special there, because it's difference, right? They say opposites attract. You have things in common, right? Which is the attraction and the feeling, you know something is there, it's mutual. But the opposition, the opposite side of it, right, is the part that you pull back like, I don't know, because I don't usually date black men. I don't usually date Hispanic men. Or I don't usually do this, or I don't usually do... You know what I mean? And then you get somebody that's like that, and you're like, oh, okay, I can rock with this. And you start being open to it. And the more open you become, the more you feel that you like it. And like, oh, okay, So now you have to live in this world because, like I said, this world is a sea, is an ocean of different beings, different thought patterns and stuff. And we're amongst all of that, right? So now you're used to being on this side of the ocean over here. The whole ocean all the way over there, but we stuck over here in this area, right? And then when we see a bunch of different fishes, we see all the fishes mixed together, everybody, you're complaining, I can't, you're complaining. But then you wonder why you're not enjoying life to the fullest, right? And it's not to say you can't enjoy life to the fullest, but if you have to pay attention to it, the same people that's in there saying, I don't like black people, I don't like white people, I don't like this, I don't like that, y'all all in the same box. That's the funny thing. And then y'all in the box, and then y'all separate yourselves in the box. Like, what? Y'all just keep making yourself more and more uncomfortable. Instead of just spread your wings and fly, enjoy life. You spread your wings and fly, enjoy life. You will see things different from a different lens and different perspective. That's why they say, God love everybody. Right? That's what it means. It's just a way of divine teaching you to love. Love don't have a color. Love don't judge. Love understand. And even when something is wrong, if love is going to judge, that's what it's going to judge. Oh, this is wrong, that's wrong. But it's not going to intercept. That's what I mean. It's not going to intercept. It doesn't have the right to intercept because love understand that it's a flow. And it's a flow that it has to let flow naturally. That's the only way that you're going to be fully happy is by letting go and being free. And in order to do that, you have to feel. You have to feel. Because if you can't feel it, you can't be it. Vice versa. So now you find somebody that you're attracted to, you're in love with, you're happy with, you're like, whoa. This is a whole nother side to love I never knew existed. Right? Because now you're opening your heart, you're giving them the chance. Right? Tell me what your favorite everything is. Now the more you learn about this person, you're like, whoa, hold up. You're teaching me things that I never even thought about before. You're letting me see things from a different lens to where it's like, okay, this is very interesting. And next thing you know, this person knows things that you didn't know. It's not that you're dumb. Excuse me. It's just that y'all been in different sides of the ocean chilling. Right? So now, y'all on different sides of the ocean. She could teach you about over there. He could teach you about over there. Vice versa. Or she could teach her. And her could teach him. And this one could teach. You could teach now. Not to say I'm the teacher and you're the student. No. You're both the teacher and the student. The things that I know, I'm telling you, hey, babe, this, that, that. The things that babe know, babe tell me. We're learning from each other. Nobody's better than the other one. That's an illusion. All this shit, the way you've been living, the whole thing is a damn illusion. Your eyes been closed the whole time. You really think you've been awake? No, you've been asleep. You're a baby. Baby in the belly. Right? Baby in the belly. Still in the darkness. Still can't see. Eyes still shut. You think your eye open? No, it's closed. Your eye open when you see the light. And what's the light? The truth. What's truth? Love. Light is love. Love is truth. They go hand in hand. They one and the same. Love is the truth because the truth is something you can't deny. And what is love? When you feel it, you can't deny it. It's something you can't deny. They one and the same. Truth is love. Love is truth. The truth shall set you free. Green hat. Chakra. Bust it open. What do you mean? Right? So now this person like, yo, tell me more. Tell me your favorite everything. You know what I mean? I want to learn you. I want to understand you more. I want to know how to love you better. You know what I mean? So now you're in the flow like, oh, shoot. Now you're there thinking about the person. They're not there. You're like, oh, man. And then you think about the things you learned too. The things y'all could do together. How y'all want to live life. Like, yo, I can't see myself without this person. I need this person in my life. I need this person to help me grow. Right? And I need this person here with me. We need to love each other. I love the love that this person giving me. You understand? And then the outsiders, They might not understand it. Oh, they pretending, oh, this couldn't be me. I wouldn't be with him. I wouldn't. Okay, that ain't our business, though. Let them be. Everybody in their own levels of understanding and consciousness in life and in love. All we got to worry about is us right here. Us. You got to worry about us. We. Right? Yeah. Especially for those that's been in a past abusive relationship, abused past. And abusive don't necessarily have to be physical only. It could be that, yes. But you can be abused in your past relationship from the way you were treated. That's why you have these locked in emotions and these things that's keeping you bound the way you feel you can't be free with the other person because you feel they're going to treat you the same way. So that means that you've been abused. Not because somebody ain't put their hands on you mean that they didn't abuse you. Right? They took advantage of your heart, the way you cared and the way you loved for them, the way you loved them. They took it for granted. Right? The more you give, the less they start giving because, oh, she don't give it to me anyways. The moment a person in a relationship start thinking about that, it's time for you to start thinking about walking away. Because that's when the selfishness kicks in. Their selfishness kicks in like, oh, she got it. He got it. It's all right. And then, you know why? Because it becomes a habit. It can happen sometimes. Yes, it's good to let your babe, you know what I mean? Do things and make them happy and put a smile on their face and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. That's love. But it's not love when you make that now the rhythm of the fucking relationship. Now that's how the relationship go. And it is what it is. No, it don't work like that. Not in that way. Not in that sense. You still have to show care. You still have to spend time together. Right? And not no time where it's not appreciated. Or where it's just one way. Only when I say so we spend time. Or when I'm ready. No. It's on both ends. You learn each other, you love each other, you know when and when not to, and how, and why. It's a whole subject. Loving itself in a relationship is a whole class in itself. It's a whole full-time job. Falling in love and being in love with somebody is something that you have to keep up, just like you have to keep up yourself. The way you comb your hair every day, you make sure you're good. You know, comb your hair, you're going to brush your teeth, you're going to make sure you eat, you're going to make sure you're good. Well, it's the same thing. Once you add another into your life, same thing like with your children. They become one of you. That's it. You have kids, then, yeah. Same way you take care of yourself again, make sure your kid's good. Then when you have a relationship, same way you take care of your family, you have to make sure, now they're your family. We're one now. So yes, it's a commitment. Some people ain't ready for commitment, and that's okay. That's just not in this world. We're talking about relationship world, right? There's a lot of people say, I don't want a relationship. I'm not ready for a relationship. And honesty is key. You could tell a person that. I prefer to have this one, that one, that one, that one. But it's better for you to tell them I prefer her, him, or whoever else you with, than to have them believe one thing. This incense again. Making my eye run and my nose. But yeah, it's one thing to hide it and have them thinking this, that, or it's one thing, another thing to be honest. Honesty is key. It's better for you to be honest with somebody. That way they can have a choice. Okay, well, I know that she's seeing him and I know that he's with her. But he said he's single, and whoever he's with knows that he's single. They're not in a relationship either. They're doing their thing. Everybody exchanging juices and energies, whatever. That's on them. That's what they're doing. Do you want to be a part of that world? Are you living that way? That's what you want. Yes, I prefer because, you know, I just got to make my money and go. Okay, then we'll make your money and go. Go do that. Right? But over here in this world, this one we're living in, we're aligned. We want peace and tranquility. Right? In our love life. We don't want the confusion. We want clarity. We don't want stagnation. We want enjoyment. We don't want frustration. We want love. We want peace. We want fun, yes. Because people got it twisted. Oh, then, how can you just be with one person and be happy? Because you can. It's the bond that you share with that person. You could do everything with that one person. All them little pieces you get from all these different, you get this from that one, this from that one. You're not getting the whole full package from all of them. That's why you need all of them. You're getting peace. You might get nurturing from this one. You might get money from this one. You might get the fun and have fun with this one, right? And this one you might just be able to relax and read a book with. While having somebody you could do all those things with, that's bomb. I prefer that. I prefer that. I prefer somebody that actually take the time to get to know me. And me, them. You understand? And that's what people don't have these days is patience. But patience is a virtue. That's a real thing. They don't say that just to say that. That's not said just for it to be said. Patience is a virtue. And in love, that's a beautiful thing. I don't ever want to let you go or do anything to mess this up. When you're in love and you're happy and you find this person that you're in this happy place with, this safe place, this place of comfort, where you don't have to feel like you have to force yourself to be something you're not. You always should be yourself so you can find who needs you and who you need. Because when you're pretending to be something or someone that you're not, that's what you're going to find. And then when you decide that you do want to take that mask off and actually be yourself, the person ain't going to like you. Why? Because you've been a fake the whole time. They fell in love with the fake. They didn't fall in love with the real you. They fell in love with the fake you, the one you was pretending to be. That's why it's better to be yourself. When you be yourself, ooh, that incense burning my eye. But when you be yourself, you ain't going to have no problem finding somebody who's going to love you for you. That's the most peace that, man, listen, I'd rather that. I don't got time to pretend for nobody. I don't. I can't. Because I'm going to make myself uncomfortable and unhappy. And I don't want to be that. I did that long enough. And not because I didn't know any better. But yes, I'm going to admit because I was dumb as hell, hoping that somebody else would change. Come to find out, no. They'd rather make me uncomfortable to make themselves comfortable. And I'd rather make myself uncomfortable to make them comfortable. Why they going around making everybody else comfortable, but come and make me uncomfortable when I'm changing my whole surrounding everything for you, and you doing me like, nah. I'm going to be me. And I want somebody who's going to love this right here. This right here, what you see is what you get. Oh, and I prefer her to wear a dress. Well, I don't wear dresses. Maybe when I turn 50, I might think about it. But it doesn't make me any less of a woman. Because I'm feminine as... This right here, that the way I'm talking is just me getting my shit out. Right? Because there's a time and place for everything, like I said. But don't get it twisted and think that I don't know how to be feminine. I'm feminine as fuck. But I am that way with who I need to be that way when I need to be that way. I don't care what nobody want to say, judge me, because I'm not here to please y'all. I'm not here to, excuse me. I'm me. That's who I am. And I want you to appreciate me the way that I am, like I would appreciate you the way that you are. You understand? So this is all I'm saying. When you find somebody that's going to love you, they're going to love you. Money can't buy. Oh, Lordy. A glamorous soul. Money can't buy a glamorous soul. Walking star in the flesh. They love your soul glow, your soul shine. Same way they look up at the stars at night and see that shining, they see that right here. During the night, during the day, during the evening, during the afternoon, whenever, as long as they're in your presence and baby, you my glow, you my star, you my love. That's how I see you, as a glowing ball of love in the walking flesh. I see the divine through you. This is why I want to treat you the way you need to be treated. Because I see source within you, and the way you carry yourself, your essence is pure. It's honest, it's real, it's love. What you're showing me and reflecting to me, I love that. I want to give that back to you. Let's be a reflection of each other. Let me treat you the way you need to be treated. Your happiness come with you, and you're a good luck charm. Every time I'm around you, I feel good. Every time I'm around you, good things happen. Good things happen because you have beautiful energy. And beautiful energy attracts good things. Monetary and otherwise. I just hear tree of light. Not even life, but the tree of light, tree of love. What happened to that? What happened to the tree of love? The tree of love comes before the tree of life. The tree of life comes afterwards. Right? Because in order for you to have life, you have to have love. Love, life. Love comes first and then life. You have to make love in order to have life. Boom. Love. Love. You need love first. That's why you crave it so much in every and anything. I love money. I love clothes. I love shoes. I love house. I want car. I love this. I love, 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 love. Everything is love. You love love. Admit it. I love love. That's why I got no problem saying I love love. I love love. I am love and I love love. Love first. Everything else will fall into place once you got love. And I'm going to take this last one. I don't even know, because I know it cut off like a few times before. Divine and fine and one of a kind. This person love you. They love everything about you. They don't care what background you came from. They grew to love you. They learned to love you. They love to love you. They're happy with you. They find you attractive in any and every single way. Whatever flaws you think you have, they're like, nope, that's not a flaw to me. No, baby, I like that. Be you. Oh, you having a bad day today, baby? That's good. You're entitled to that. Go ahead. I'm learning you. That's what makes you upset? Okay, bet. As long as you're not out there doing no crazy ass shit, because remember, we are high frequency now. We're authenticity. And the things that might be wrong, because we're not perfect, we're perfectly imperfect. So when we do notice certain things about ourselves, we check each other on it, but in a loving way. Not in a way to make this person feel hurt, bring down their energy, have them feeling like trash. That way you can steal their energy, because then once you start doing that, now you're stealing energy. We don't do those. You understand? Can you make a person feel hurt or bring their energy down by mistake? Yes. But the intent is what counts. Because even if you say something to your babe and she end up crying or he end up crying or feeling the kind of way, you're still not stealing their energy, because the intent there is still good. The intent becomes bad when you're like, oh, energy down here, let me steal the energy. Yeah. You gotta know when somebody love you for real. Because once you're down, they're down too. They're not stealing your energy. Once you're happy, they're happy too. You understand? And if they're down and they're happy, they could be stealing your energy. Or if they're down and you're happy, but you're bringing them back up, they're not stealing your energy. You have to know how that thing works. You understand? So just by knowing those simple things, you would know if your significant other is an energy vampire or not. Are they happy when you're happy? Are they happy when you're sad? And if they are happy when you're sad, it doesn't mean they're stealing your energy. It could mean that they're trying to make you happy too and bring you back up. They're not stealing your energy. Now, if you're sad and they're happy and they like it when you're sad, then yeah, they're stealing your energy. They like that. Because they're keeping you down there. Oh, she's like, yeah, let me say more things to piss her off. Yeah, stay down there. That's stealing energy. And sometimes they're not aware that that's what they're doing. But as long as you know, then you can know how to handle the situation. Because now, once you're done and you're sad and you see this motherfucker happy, you'll be like, hold up, you happy? Oh, fuck that shit. Nah, let me get happy. Fuck that. Now you're going to bring yourself. Now I'm going to be happy. Fuck that shit. And then you start getting happy and stuff, and like, this not going to bother me. Now they're mad. What? You was just there. It's not going to go. Yeah. Oh, so you wanted me to stay that way. You have to know now. Check yourself. Pay attention. Pay attention to yourself and your energy, and pay attention to theirs. You understand? Because here in love, life messages, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not just going to sugarcoat. I'm going to tell you the whole shit so you can look at the whole scenario. Look at the whole picture of your relationship. Why? Because I've been there. Been there, done that. And throughout the whole process, throughout my whole shit, when I was in a fucked up ass relationship, best believe I was studying that shit. I sure was. Sure was. Stop playing with me, man. Anyways, I love you, Divine. I'm gonna leave it at that. But say all of that to say that this person is in love with you. They don't got no negative feelings, no negative energy towards you. They happy with you. They love that you're from different walks of life. They like, just hear it now. They like your food from your culture. They like the way that, different things that you're teaching them, especially stuff that they're like, I wouldn't eat that. And then they try it and like, yeah, now they bragging about it. Yo, my baby cooked this. Yo, my baby cooked that. Yeah, now you like it. Before you ain't like that. Now you like it. Before you say, I don't think I would try that. Ew. What the heck is that? Now you're like, hold up. Oh, this is actually good, babe. What you said this was again? Whatever you want to call it, right? Wherever. Talking to your mom. Ma, you know what he cooked? Yeah, you know what she cooked? Yeah, this called, yes, girl. Yeah, I bet. Anyways, at the end of the day, I wish you love, peace, light, happiness. This incense is burning my eye. I'm going to have to stop bringing that in here. I'm going to have to keep those in my living room where it was because it's burning my eye again. But I appreciate you, Divine. If you stayed to the end of the video, that's what's up. That means we here. We vibing, But I thank you. I appreciate you. Divine love, divine peace, and divine consciousness. Don't mind my eyes. My eyes is running, man. This thing got me messed up. Woo! Goodness. Yeah, I'm going to have to take these out of my office. I'm not with it. Love you, Divine.